Good morning. Let's do our daily devotional. Today's title is Gracious Opposition. The verse is Lamentations 3:31 through 32. For no one is cast off by the Lord forever. Though he brings grief, he will show compassion. So great is his unfailing love. Okay, so let me read this and then we'll break it down. All right. Have you felt it? God's opposition to something in your life? Oh yeah. It comes in many forms. Sometimes it's gentle, like a word from a trusted friend. Other times it's aggressive, like fire when you were hoping for cool water. It may feel harsh or unwarranted, but really it is born out of his love for you. God is so gracious that he will oppose you when you are going against his will. It is for your own good. He is after your heart and he will take nothing less. Perhaps you have been justifying something, a relationship, an addiction, or maybe a complaining spirit. God is too gracious to let you continue on that path. In his love for you, he will make the storm tempestuous. Do not ignore his megaphone. Wake up. Your pain may very well be a sign that something in your life needs to change. Check your heart today to be sure that you are walking uprightly. Okay? The prayer that you can say for this is, Lord, I am thankful that you love me too much to allow me to pursue things that are not good for me. Help me be sensitive to your spirit so I can quickly confess and return to you when I am not walking in righteousness. Okay. All right. So this is pretty straightforward to me. God will let you know in your spirit, and sometimes people talking to you too, when you are not in line with him. In my past, what really hit me one time is I was trying to figure out what I needed to do. And if you have a situation that does not line up with God's word and you can't even pray about it, you're not in God's line. You're not in line with God's word. Okay. And this may make some people mad, but what comes to mind when I'm reading this and talking about God will let you know if you're in his word or whatever, and listen to him. I had a friend one time, okay? And the only thing I'm going to say about this is that God is not going to, this is just an example, okay? God is not going to send you somebody else's husband. God is not going to send you somebody else's wife. God is not going to tell you to do anything that is against his word, okay, or rule of law. I've seen so much violence on television, and these people, I'm telling you, they are demonically possessed, that God told them to commit this crime or God told them to hurt people. No, that was not from the Lord. That was from the devil himself, and they were deceived, and they bought into that and ruin their life, because that's what the devil is out. He is out to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? When you are not in line with God's word, deep down, if you reflect, you understand that you're not, if you know the word. That goes back to staying steeped in the word. If you know God's word, you are going to be able to tell when you're not lined up and what you're understanding or what you're hearing is not from God. Okay? That's just how it is. It's very simple unless you don't know the Lord. If you don't know the Lord, you get all confused in your brain and your mental status, because the devil will come in and deceive you every single time. Okay? So we are all struggling with things. If you don't understand, or you're trying to figure out, is this God? What is God telling me? You need to pray about it, and you need to get into the word and see if it lines up. Okay? Because a lot of these people doing a lot of these things in the world today are very, very deceived by Satan. Okay? A lot of these people out there running the roads, ruining their marriages, doing all sorts of stuff, they are so deceived by the devil that they really think that they are in line. We need to stay away from that. We need to make sure that we know God's word and we are praying, and we understand that we have to be lined up biblically in order for things to go right. All right. Hope this made sense. Today is Friday, February the 13th. Hope y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.